pardon my interruption. Bishop, you ready for it right now?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do a little walk along.
Awesome.
How about that? Yeah.
So Bishop, what are you most excited about right now?
I'm most excited about this Holy Week and how we started it just this past Thursday with the Chrism Mass. It's been 2 years. It was a wonderful turnout. Priests and deacons, the school kids just really set the tone for all of us with great joy.
Lakers or Clippers?
Oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. Lakers, of course, even when they're bad, and they were really bad this year. Didn't even make the playoffs.
Are you and your twin identical?
We are not identical. I get that question a lot. No, my twin is very handsome. We are not identical at all.
How was it growing up with 9 siblings?
I loved growing up with my brothers and sisters. We had a lot of fun. We played also in another valley, the San Fernando Valley. It's a wonderful time and place to grow up, and had our own baseball team practically, football team. We had a blast. We just did.
Are you the youngest, the oldest, or somewhere in between?
I am number 9 out of 10. So I have a younger brother, and everybody else is older, including my twin who was born a few minutes before I was.
What's your favorite thing about being a bishop?
Oh, my favorite thing about being a bishop would probably be the confirmations, which is why the last 2 years, when we didn't really have them because of the pandemic, I just missed getting into the parishes, missed seeing the pastors and just landing with them and being with the kids and the staffs of the parish. I love that.
Do you speak more than one language?
I do. I speak Spanish and English, and my older sisters, forced us to learn Pig Latin because they spoke it thinking that it was like their secret language, but we learned it behind their back.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
I am more of a morning person now than I ever have been. I find myself getting up earlier and earlier and getting up without an alarm clock. Okay, let's see. I've got some work to do here. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Bishop, what's your favorite song to karaoke to?
Oh, you had to ask that question? My favorite karaoke song? All right, it's embarrassing, but it's Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. And I love his voice. Just a very high falsetto tenor voice that I can't come close to imitating. But I love that song, Pretty Woman. It's fun to sing.
Can you sing us a verse?
Oh, I suppose so. I guess so. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, oh, you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Mercy. It's fun. It's fun.
Really good.
Hey, Julia, thank you.
Hi. Do you play any instruments?
Just the radio.
Well, here's your county reports, Bishop.
Oh, great.
And Mary wanted me to tell you to go see Shannon in the Office of Education.
Okay, thanks.
You're
I will
welcome.
be
Have a
there.
good day.
Thanks, Julia. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bishop, what's your favorite local sports team?
Well, my favorite local sports team would, of course, be the Bulldogs, especially Bulldog football. And I did get to one game there. Awesome time. Actually, my youngest brother came up with his son, Kevin, and we saw them lose against Boise State. So the game wasn't so good, but the experience was just a blast.
What's your favorite city?
My favorite city is Fresno, of course. It's becoming my favorite city. My favorite city has been for a really long time, even since I was a kid. San Diego. We would go down there to the zoo. Mom and Dad would take us down on the train. It's just we made a whole day of it. It was just awesome. I love the weather. I love the history behind the city. That's probably my favorite.
What's the best dessert you've ever had?
Ooh. One of the best desserts I've ever had was made by my mom, and she was way ahead of her time. She would crunch up Oreo cookies and then mix them in with whipping cream, the real deal, and with vanilla ice cream. So Mom was making cookies and cream before anybody else was, and she should have patented that. We'd be millionaires.
How do you like to spend your free time?
I love to read. I love to listen to music. I absolutely love to listen to it and sing along with it. And here we are. Hi guys.
Bishop, what's the worst dessert you've ever had?
Oh, the worst dessert I've ever had, without a doubt, lemon meringue pie. Yeah. But I've eaten it because it's put in front of me, and I'll eat it, but I don't like it.
Okay, hold on. I'll find that out right now. Hi, Bishop. So I have some students on the line, and they
Okay.
want to know, who is your favorite idol?
My favorite idol from history would be Abraham Lincoln, but I have another idol in my own family history, my Uncle John, Father John, great parish priest.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to share that with them.
Please do.
I will. And by the way, Mary called just a few minutes ago, and she said that Rosie over in Formation has a question for you.
I'll be there. Thanks, Shannon.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Bishop, peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and banana?
Oh, that's an easy one, too. Peanut butter and jelly. Well, peanut butter and grape jelly.
What's your favorite brand of chocolate?
It's kind of funny that people would ask me that because I love chocolate so much, you would think it wouldn't matter. But it does matter. My favorite is Hershey's. It's the best chocolate on the planet.
What's your second favorite brand of chocolate?
The second favorite brand would be See's Candies. I love See's Candies, and it doesn't matter. The soft chews, the chocolate covered almonds, it's all good. It's all good.
Do you collect anything?
I do. I collect funny T-shirts because I like to make people laugh. I've worn a few over at my office just to keep people laughing. I collect books, a lot of history books, mostly Abraham Lincoln, and I collect music. So starting with records, LPs, to CDs, and now I collect digital music.
Do you have any vinyls?
I do. I have some that are left over from my teenage years, just a few, but I don't really have anything to play them on now.
What do you miss most about LA?
The traffic. Not. No, I don't miss the traffic. I miss my family. I miss my friends. I miss being able to call, like my youngest brother, and say, Rob, what's for dinner tonight? And I could go over there in 10 minutes. I miss that. I do.
Oh, hi, Bishop. How's it going?
Good.
Doing well.
Yeah.
I heard you guys talking about Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So, I know you used to be a priest in Los Angeles. What do you miss about being Father Joseph Brennan?
Oh, there's a lot that I miss. I miss being with a community of faith, just being with the same people, honestly, living, dying, laughing,
Yeah.
crying. I miss that. You really accompany people in a beautiful way.
Nice. Well, welcome. Come on in.
Okay.
Bishop, what's your favorite song not related to the church?
Oh, my favorite song not related to the church at this stage in my life would be You Raise Me Up, especially sung by Josh Groban, another young man with a beautiful voice, but it's a very positive song.
Welcome, Bishop.
Thank you, Rosie.
So what's your favorite liturgical song?
Oh, my favorite liturgical song, it's kind of an oldie, but a goodie. We Are the Light of the World. Because it's the Beatitudes, and it's set beautifully to music. But what I really like about it, I love to sing, I do. And I they don't have to twist my arm to sing a solo, but I love that version. It's great for the assembly. People know it, they sing it, and the refrain, you can just belt it out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, love that.
And who's your favorite Catholic composer?
That would be Anna Bettencourt.
I thought you'd say that because she's mine too. And hopefully we'll get to sing again with her very soon.
Yes, we will. Yeah, we will.
Thank you, Bishop. Thanks for visiting.
Thanks, Rosie. Thank you.
Bishop, with all this walking, can we go to the chapel and finish this thing up?
Yeah, let's go to the chapel.
Bishop, what was your favorite school subject?
My favorite school subject was English. And not so much in grammar school, although I did well. I loved English literature, especially Shakespeare, and I had a marvelous high school teacher. He was really a professor of Shakespeare. fell in love with Shakespeare. It's one of the reasons I like San Diego, the old Globe Theater there. I'd go and see those wonderful dramas. Wonderful. Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
Oh, coffee or tea? That's easy. Coffee, of course. Yes.
What is the best chocolate dessert you've ever had?
Oh, that's easy too. The best chocolate dessert I've ever had was my mother's chocolate cream pie. And I have sisters, I have nieces who've tried to duplicate it, and they just can't. But I am the official taster, so I'm the judge. I am the judge. Thank you, guys.
Bishop, how old were you when you felt the call to the priesthood?
I was around 6 years old, like first grade, but even before that, I was thinking about it. My uncle, Father John, would come and visit us at our home, have Sunday dinner, and he was never even dressed as a priest, but I just knew he was a good man. I knew he was a priest. I didn't even know what a priest did. I just wanted to be like him. That's how it started.
How long have you had your Bible?
Oh, this Bible has been my friend for 49 years. I got it right before I went into the seminary because they gave us a list of things to bring with you, and one of them was the Bible. So, it's been my companion all over the world and really every day of my life. Yeah.
What's your favorite chapter in the Bible?
Oh, that's easy too. Come on in. My favorite chapter in the Bible comes from the first letter of St. John, and it's chapter 3, and it's such a powerful message. And it begins with, see what love the Father has bestowed on us in letting us be called children of God. Yet, that is what we are. It continues. It is a marvelous passage. Look it up. First letter of John, chapter 3, beginning with verse 1.
Starbucks or Dutch Bros?
Starbucks or Dutch Brothers. Actually, neither one. And that's going to be strange for someone because I love coffee, but they're too strong for me. I like medium roast. Yeah.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I've read was actually a biography about Ulysses S. Grant. In fact, an incredible Civil War general who essentially won that war against a rebellion, quite frankly, and who was instrumental in bringing a country, to the extent that anyone could, bringing a country back together on a very slow process that we're still going through of reconstruction, bringing people together.
What's your favorite part about working in the Diocese of Fresno?
That's easy too. I love the people I work with, and not just in my immediate office space, although I love them there. I love the people I work with. And I do love going through the back door, the back entrance of my office, and bursting through the door and greeting them with "Buongiorno, principessas," good morning, princesses. "Buongiorno, fratelli," good morning, brothers. And it's a great way to start. We need to laugh and we need to smile because life is hard and this work is hard. It is. So we need to laugh.
As a child, what was your concept of God and faith?
Well, my concept of God and faith when I was a little guy was a lot simpler than it is now, obviously. But I'd like to get back to that. I'd like to recapture that. There was more of an innocence about it, a more ease in terms of being joyful and wondrous about it, even in terms of experiencing and seeing God and nature and the world around me. And my prayer was simple, and I felt like I had a more, in a sense, even a more intimate, childlike relationship with the Lord. And I want to recapture that. I do.
What's your advice to your 21-year-old self?
I would tell my 21-year-old self to enjoy life actually a little bit more than I did at the age of 21. Believe it or not, I was getting very serious about priestly formation. It was my third year of the college level of preparation. And the junior and senior years were very formative, and I knew that. And so I took life very seriously, and I didn't participate in very much other than studies. And I could have enjoyed life a little bit more.
What's something you wish more people knew about the Diocese of Fresno?
Well, I'll tell you this diocese is in the middle, and it's comprised of just this beautiful valley that produces. It feeds people, and what I love about the Diocese of Fresno, and it's not unique to the diocese, but I think we do it in a unique way, in a very profound way. Our people know that our life, our spiritual life, it's about nourishing people. It's about feeding people on deep levels, feeding them spiritually, emotionally. I love that this diocese has that character writ large.
Bishop, thanks for answering all my questions today. Before I let you go, I have one more.
Okay.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
Well, I'm probably going to get, especially with all this wind that we've had, I'm going to get an Easter haircut. And with any luck, maybe my second booster shot for the vaccine. That's a good thing to do.
Thanks again, Bishop. We'll see you around.
You're welcome, Chandler. God bless.